I did not start this war. Hey guys, so I just saw War for the Planet of the Apes, which is directed by Matt Reeves, who also directed Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. And I have to say, I am quite a big fan of the previous two films, Rise and Dawn. And at the end of Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, we find out that there's going to be a war between the humans and the soldiers. And that is the plot of this movie, War for the Planet of the Apes. And I will say, it's not really like the type of war movie you'd expect. There's many unique things in this movie that make it different from other war films. And I really appreciated what they accomplished in War for the Planet of the Apes. I honestly really love this movie. Andy Serkis, of course, plays Caesar again very well. In the previous two movies, he mostly had to just use his expressions to act, and which he did very well, and he didn't have much dialogue. In this movie, he talks a lot more, but still, his expressions are also used, and this is probably his best performance in the whole trilogy, because he is so good, actually, at looking angry and everything, and I really loved his character in this movie more than I did in the previous ones. And War for the Planet of the Apes, I have to say, is the darkest one in the trilogy. It's probably the best one. I cannot praise this movie enough. I mean, Andy Serkis, of course, obviously plays Caesar better than anybody else ever could. And there were some other characters I was really, really interested in this movie, and I think they did a very good job. One of them was a bad ape, played by Steve Zahn, and he was the one who sort of made everybody laugh in this movie, so it's not a completely serious movie. It's not like just completely dark and everything. There are a couple moments of comedy and stuff, and they are mostly from Bad Ape. Woody Harrelson was basically, I guess you could say, he was kind of the antagonist, but then again, he was the colonel, and he basically had like kidnapped all these apes and everything. And I can't really say too much about his character and what happens in this movie, of course. I can't spoil anything. But he was very good. I honestly thought that they couldn't have cast someone better for this role. It has to do with just so many different things. I mean, the conflict between Caesar and him was just so great. There's also a great aspect of this movie that involves a girl played by, I believe her name is Amaya Miller, and she can't talk in this movie for a reason I can't really spoil. And she added a lot to this movie. I really liked her character as well. What I really, really loved about War for the Planet of the Apes is it was so unpredictable, and I loved how everything came together in this movie by the end. I have to say that I was just engaged in War for the Planet of the Apes from beginning to end. I loved every minute of it, and there were times where the movie was slow. It was actually slower, and I actually really liked that part about the movie, because people would just think it's a war movie, you know, everything, but I feel like the movie really needed these slow scenes that they added into the movie, and I thought that was really great. I've lately been giving quite a few masterpieces, but I can't help myself, guys. War for the Planet of the Apes definitely is a masterpiece. Movies this year are just really impressing me, guys. I'm probably seeing Dunkirk next week, and I'll probably have a review for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share. I'd really appreciate it if you did. And as always, have a great summer. Have a great day. Peace out.